guys, welcome to Irish Footy Vlogs with Seth and Keane Menton here today. We're going to do a quick review on Dundalk's 3-1 home defeat against Rapid Vienna in the Europa League. Now, good second half, I have to say, from Dundalk. Missed a penalty, scored a penalty, but the first half, they got the run around here, Keane, didn't they?
Yeah, I was looking at it there, first half. Look, in fairness, first of all, let's say, the goals were serious. In fairness, they were literally postage stamp, every single one of them. I think if you had 2 or 3 keepers in the goal, I think they were going in. No keeper stops them. But they'd be disappointed again. I would say, look, I said first half they'd be disappointed mainly with. They were non-existent really. They had a good header, I man, a do it, wasn't it? Look, that was it. Look, now if a do it is the less said about him tonight, the better. I think he was fairly poor, wasn't he? I'm telling you, he missed a half, and he could have won the game with the chances he had. And now I have to say, he's the most positive person on the pitch. I've seen a smile on his face, and literally from minute one. He seems like a nice lad and stuff, but he had a night to forget tonight. Oh my god, that penalty.
Like the first half, Keane, it was 2-0, but it actually could have been more, really, couldn't it, at half time, I thought. Did you think that as well?
Look, I think the first goal was serious quality as well. Like, it just shows you that's the difference in Europe.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to add, people outside of the league will look at this and laugh. I just find a little frustrating for myself as a coach that we're talking about Dundalk in the Europa League here, and the manager can't even sit on the bench. He can't even do an interview. He can't even go into the dressing room. And I think it's now. I know we got a little bit of leeway off UEFA, and then all of a sudden he had that altercation on the sideline there and got himself a yellow.
Did he do a little Jose Mourinho and get into the basket?
I don't know what he doing. Remember, he was arguing with your man. You know what I mean? He was calling him a few Italian choice words, but I just think that's a major blow already for Dundalk. But I think it's something that we need to look at now. I would prefer to. It's easy to say I prefer to have a manager with a pro license. I get that, but Dundalk are in the position to go and hire one. It's not like they're not in a position to hire a manager. Look, he's done well. The honeymoon period is a little bit over for me, I think. It looks like they're going to hold on to him first of all. But if they could win the cup here and all, we're talking about them they could go and win the cup and we're talking about what a season they've had. But I really do think whether they win the cup or not, I personally would get a new manager.
What did you think of him whipping off 3 players at half time, bringing on 3 players? An interesting one. Kelly, McElhenney, and
I have to say, right now, I have to be honest, I wouldn't have took McMillan off, right? But that's courage, that's bravery to take. Look, it wasn't working, and in fairness to him, he identified it wasn't working. He made the changes, and Dundalk in the second half were actually on the front foot for most of it. They were the team. Look, people would say Rapid didn't have to break a sweat second half; they just needed to sit in. But they still went and they still tried. They still broke them down. They got 2 penalties. The first one we won't even talk about. And you know what I found even funniest in that game? If you see the second one, he was actually in Paddy McElhenney's ear to try and get the ball. And Shields, he just went out and, here, give me that. But look, honestly, I'm not a big fan of it, do I?
Do you know what it is, Keane? He has actually got qualities, but he looks like somebody who wants to, play football on the street and do about 10 solos and backflicks and things like that.
He wants to hoop everybody.
Tactical element and the work rate, particularly off the ball, from what I've seen generally of him, is very, very poor. It really is.
So I think Dundalk need to have a serious look at themselves. Like I said, that's a talk for another day. But I just think going forward, they need to have more of a plan in place, which I've no doubt they will with the director of football that they're supposed to be getting in, and it'd be interesting to see. Like people are saying with Dundalk, and you can kind of see it on the pitch that there's too many coaches. and not one manager, not one main man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was the same. Like that time Dundalk, Vinnie Peart, John Gill, Alan Reynolds. Do you know what I mean? These are big personalities, and they're all they're all trying to run the show, like, for Dundalk. And in fairness, they kept it well. Now there was never any dealings. I think they knew their jobs. But I just think all what I'm saying here, the reason I'm saying it is because it's relying on the pitch. We're looking at it on the pitch week in, week out, and I think tonight Rapper were a step ahead. No, definitely. But I thought, especially for Southampton, Dog could have given a better showing of themselves.
Yeah, 100%. That leaves the bottom of the group with no points in 4 games. 2 games to go. Malden, Norway, and Arsenal at home. To give them a chance of getting anything out of any of the games.
Look, if they get a point, fantastic. If they get a point, fantastic. But I think now they just need to look at getting a bit of organisation about them. Just being that typical Irish team and being hard to beat. Like, we know we have quality. We know we have serious quality for our standards in the league. But, it's European football is totally different. And I don't think they've they've gone over and beyond to get there. I understand that. I get that. But at the same time, I think because they're doing now, they need to learn from it. And now 4 games have passed now. They haven't really learned from it. So, they can just learn from them 4 games now. That's all Philippe will have to be saying. Look, it helps, I think, that they have Athlone coming up. And, if they win that, they're in the cup final, all of a sudden the season turns out like unbelievable. Like if this team wins the league, people will be looking back at this video and or this team wins the cup. Sorry, people will be looking at this video and absolutely crucifying me. But what I'm saying is, I still don't think. It just shows you how far ahead Dundalk are. That if these win the cup, I still consider this a very bad season for Dundalk, and they've made the group stages to the Europa League. But like that shows you the standards they've set. They haven't hit them this year. I'm saying that though. It's a strange one. Like, it is a catch-22. But I do think they need more of a plan because you can see it on the pitch.
Yeah, 100%. Look, guys, like, subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks very much. Cheers, Keane.
Thanks.